opinions shared by our guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of Nexstar or its team.
Prosperity Group Advisors has plans on keeping your money safe all of 2026 and beyond. We're joined today by Greg Ellie to discuss building a retirement foundation that will sustain all markets. Greg, always good to see you.
Thank you so much, Tamar. It's good to see you.
Yeah, so today we're going to be talking about steroids, but not in the traditional sense. People want that pension-like income. First of all, explain what you mean by that.
So in a traditional pension, typically it's good for one person and possibly the spouse. And then it's gone. The company gets to keep the rest of the funds. So if the person doesn't live very long, well, the company made out better on that pension. With what we do for our clients, we create basically something very similar, except the client owns it. And if something happens to the one spouse, the other spouse gets it, and whatever is left over goes to the kids.
That sounds like a better deal. I think most people want to sign up for that one.
It really is. And I see people that have, let's say they got all their money in the market, and they're hoping to continue to get an income, but it's subject to how the market does. So if the market shifts down, that's when it gets precariously dangerous. So what we try to do is say, hey, let's put some of that money to protect you from the 25 to 30 years of unemployment that you get when you retire because you're unemployed.
Right, and some people, everybody said that pension-like income sounds great and we want it to be on steroids.
That's right.
So talk about what you mean with that and how can we actually sign up to make that happen for us?
So when people come to see our team at the Prosperity Group, not only do we help them with their 401k or their IRAs, we're looking and saying, hey, you don't have a bucket of tax-free money. So we'll create a vehicle that will give them protection towards health issues, long-term care type things, but their income is tax-free. And the difference between that and a traditional Roth is a traditional Roth does not have an enhanced benefit. So it's just the value of the Roth. With us, you put $50,000 into what I call our P-Slip program, it's worth $600,000. So you have access to the $600,000 day one. And this is why many people call us because very few people talk about this.
And I'm sure every account is so different and has different needs. Is it best for people to come in and show you their specific situation so you can kind of make an assessment?
Yeah, it truly is. It's not a one size fits all. And we tailor it for each individual person's needs because what's good for you may not be good for me. And so that's why we have to make sure we do that.
And what is the best way for us to set up that appointment? Do we call you and say, hey, let me bring in all my documents? Like, here you go, Greg.
Well, yes, they can call our office. We meet people with Zoom online. We're nationally based now. And so they just need to call our number and we'll make the arrangements for them.
And people like to work with people they like and they get a lot of access to you on different TV shows and things. And there's a place where they can go and kind of watch all the things that you do.
Yeah, they can go to our website right now. So we have the My Money is Safe show with Greg Ellie, and they can look at previous shows, also listen to radio shows. And we title the shows so people have an idea of what we're talking about.
That's a great thing about media and different content strategies. You can kind of learn a little bit more about their strategies before you even give them a call. MyMoneyIsSafe.com will give you links to that. You can always contact Greg and the Prosperity team to make sure that they are taking the advantage of all those systems to make sure that your money is safe and growing. Thank you, Greg. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Jamarcus. It's great to see you.
Good to see you.